their leadership skills in group discussion, and then they will tell that whether you are fit for that particular job or not will be assessed. Now, for every company, the requirement is different, the profile is different. According to the profile, you will be, whether you can match the requirement or not. Say in one particular profile, if they need analysis, like business analyst position is there, then if it is a business analyst, then whether you are how is your communication. So in group discussion, your communication is being assessed. Okay, if you are going for marketing, now your profile is marketing. Obviously, even if you are an engineer, your profile can be marketing, because you can get manufacturing marketing, retail marketing, all these things you can get it. So that is your assessment. So if you are going for the position of marketing, then your position is assessed accordingly. Then your communication skills, your leadership skills is being assessed. Okay, so this is how they assess in group discussion. Now in group discussion, there is a lot of gimmicks that is happening. There will be certain type of students who have not talked, who didn't talk any time in front of public. So what will happen if you go in front of certain recruiter? They will give you a topic that can be the first thing, and then they will tell you to speak. Now, if you have not talked among the group, or if you have not talked in front of anybody, then there are people who will be nervous, though you know the topic very well. Still, you are not able to speak that particular topic. So again, you be nervous, and though you know the topic, you don't speak. That is the first thing. Second thing is what? That you don't get a chance to speak, because there will be one or two candidates who will be dominating the whole group, and they don't give the chance to speak actually. So probably you don't get a chance to speak. So then there is a problem. Third is the communication. You know the topic very well, but in group discussion, you need to speak in English. When you speak in English, still there can be certain words, certain sentences where you don't know actually how to form that particular sentences, how to use that particular words. So probably that will eliminate you in group discussion. So still, I'm not telling English. There are many companies who will tell, okay, come on, just talk in Hindi. You can use Hindi, you can use Gujarati, and then they just want that you should speak very well. They wanted to see your leadership skills. So there can be people, but maximum requirement is of English. So when you speak English, again, probably you don't know a few things. So again, you are eliminated. So there can be many consequences of elimination. So you need to be very well prepared when you go for group discussion. So again, the group discussion is always for 20 to 30 minutes. Normally it is for 20 to 30 minutes. But if the crowd is too much for applying for one particular position, say there are 100 candidates. Now to eliminate 100, to assess all 100 candidates in group discussion, they will take the GD for 10 minutes. So if they take the GD for 10 minutes, again, there will be a problem, because you cannot present yourself in 10 minutes. How an interviewer or a recruiter will assess you in just 5 minutes or 10 minutes of time? It happened in Indian Navy, when every year we used to have the campus of Indian Navy. So it happened that in Indian Navy, the assessment is just for 5 minutes. There'll be a one group standing, one group sitting. So the group which is standing is waiting for the turn. So the recruiters are in hurry to finish it fast, group discussion. So what they give 5 minutes of the topic, and you just need to discuss. They assess the candidates in just 5 minutes, and then they give list to us that these are the people who are selected, these are the people who are eliminated. So you have to be very, very cautious and very, very dominating, or you need to speak in 5 minutes. You need to prove. That is a platform for you to prove yourself in the GD. So I hope everyone is with me. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Okay. So now what are the requirement of a GD? First of all, in GD, the topic is given by the recruiters or the person who is assessing you. Then if you for that you need planning and preparation. Okay, then you need planning and preparation for that. Then you have to have knowledge of that particular topic. Now topic can be from anywhere. Topic can be politics, topic can be sports, topic can be the news, okay, latest news. Okay, so it can be from anywhere, from newspaper articles, from current issues which is going on in the world. It can be from the films, any place. So you need to have the knowledge of each and every topic in this group discussion. So knowledge is must. Then what they assess, how you communicate, how you speak, your communication skills, your presentation skills, where your body language is also assessed. In body language, what is being assessed? How you sit, how you see in front of each other. So if you are speaking, okay, if you are speaking and you are not watching everyone, then it is being assessed that you are not watching everyone. You are just seeing on one person. You are seeing in front of one person and you are speaking. So again, it is being assessed. It is being assessed in same way. I hope everybody is seeing me. Can everybody watch me? Are you
Yes,
all
ma'am.
able to see me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
that's better
Yes,
because I
ma'am.
just thought there is some technical error. Okay, so let me just, yes. So when you are, when you are sitting, you need to concentrate on your body posture. You need to concentrate on how do you look. There are students who just, wear jeans, t-shirt, and they wear sandals and come to GD. Even if they speak very well, it is not allowed because you are not in formal appearance. So your formal appearance also
Sorry?
counts. Okay, your body, sorry,
Send Marta.
your body language. Can you just mute your mic, please? I think so one of the student has unmuted. Can you mute your mic once I ask, then only you need to reply. So body language is being assessed, your appearance is being assessed, and at that moment you need to be calm, you need to be cool at that particular GD. So everything is being assessed right from your subject knowledge. Did you prepare for the GD or not? Your communication skills, your presentation skills, your body language, your personal appearance, everything is being assessed. Then your knowledge of not only in one area, all over the world. It's not like that you should have the knowledge only for India. You should have the knowledge of the world. You can get the topic related to any topic from the world. It can be a culture, it can be attributes of certain community, it can be economy of the particular country or the world. So it can be social, anything. Second, your listening skills. You need to concentrate on your listening skills, which is very, very necessary. So listening skills, why listening skills is necessary? Say one person is talking, okay, and if you want to talk on that particular topic on which he or she is talking. So if you want to interrupt and you need to speak on your own, I mean, you need to give your own opinion, then you should listen what he is speaking and accordingly you have to speak. You cannot speak on some different topic and the topic which is going on is something different. So that also will eliminate you. Then what are the benefits of doing group discussion? Why the group discussion is entertained? Because it's a whole assessment of a candidate, right from your language skills, your academic knowledge, your leadership skills, again team building, team management skills is also being assessed. Then how do you speak, or how do you work in team? So if you should give chance to speak, that everybody should speak, then your teamwork is also being assessed, and your general knowledge. As I told you that when you are giving the presentation, you should have all the knowledge of different topic. Now, actually, I wanted to show you the practical implication, what is happening in GD. What do you mean by the worst GD? Actually, I wanted to show you one video where you can see how the GD is being, conducted, and what is, I mean, people are just fighting in this particular GD and how it is being assessed. So I'll be just starting a video here. Just give me a moment. And in between, I'll be asking you the questions as well on the base of this particular video. Just give me a moment. Let this start. Can everybody hear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute, let me just start the voice, just hold on. Now this is the video which is, there are two groups here. They are speaking on brain drain. So they are speaking on brain drain means there is one is the brain drain. Brain drain is 1 minute. Brain drain is like whether the students should go abroad or not, and why the students should go abroad. This is the whole practical video about it. Just a moment, it is being downloaded. Okay, so can I ask you guys, how many of you is watching, or how many of you is practically preparing for GD? Any of you who are practically preparing for GD?
It's being a debate right now.
Correct. So it's a debate. Second is anybody else? What is an issue?
Ma'am, as you say, the listening skills are missing somewhere.
Okay. The third thing is that female who is discussing, she is telling that I want to cut your point. So here you cannot use a sentence or a phrase that I want to cut you. So again, this GD is ending up in debate. I'll just, continue with this. You can just let me know what are the other problem in this particular GD.
Because you're funding somebody's education, that doesn't mean that that person is a slave to you for life.
Yes,
He or her,
Sure.
he or her, whoever she or he is, has the right to decide what's best for himself or herself.
Right.
No other person, just because the person has given money for the other person's education, it doesn't really make sense that you're going to do as per whatever your
And these days, education is a basic necessity.
Can I?
Yeah.
But they should have some amount of social responsibility also.
So if you see this, people are just debating it, and the female which is sitting on the first, The female who is sitting on the first seat, she is trying to dominate with other candidates as well, and she is not, giving an opportunity to speak, to let others speak. So again, if this type of attitude you are having in group discussion, you will be eliminated in group discussion. Just so we will again continue with this, and you can see till the end.
And just because that person has other dreams of going outside and settling abroad, but no, he gets an opportunity to be funded by the government, so he avails that opportunity. Fine, because it's better for him, and at that point of time. Even today, if I'm in some college and suddenly I get to hear, okay, the government is funding me, so fine, I will definitely go in for it. But I'm trying to talk about those people who are definitely very brilliant, very intelligent. Probably they've not done well, that well in their exams. Probably for some reason they haven't been able to concentrate, write their papers well, or something like that, and they don't get the scholarship. What about those people? And also, what about those? And apart from this, the government will do nothing for those people, in spite of being highly talented people, highly qualified. Probably if they get an opportunity, they will do wonders. But I'm staying in India.
So guys, can you see the way she is dominating the whole GD or debate here?
Yes, ma'am. It's just one-sided only.
Okay, and she is not letting others to speak. So though I wanted to teach you that only, I wanted to make you learn that only, though your communication skills are powerful, your body language is good, your the English is very fluent, but you are speaking as if in the GD you are debating with other person, you are not letting other candidates even speak or even speak their own opinion. So again, you will be eliminated. So here, if you see the recruiter the selector who is sitting is also helpless. He is trying to, stop these guys, but they are not stopping it. So we'll just see the video till the end.
Feel let down, and they have all rights after being let down to just go elsewhere and do what is best for them.
I feel the government is spending a lot of money on certain number of people, and if they leave the country, they're doing a bit harm to the country. Instead of that, the government could have spent on other people, like you said, who are more intelligent, but they were not able to perform in the exam. So instead of going abroad, if everyone sticks around and does his own work over here, India can be a developed nation. Even our freedom fighters, they fought for our freedom, not for themselves, for us, so that we could have a better life. So similarly, if we work towards a better education.
So guys, I hope you have seen the video. Anybody can tell me what were the positive points, 5 positive points and 5 negative points in this particular video?
Hello.
Yeah.
One negative point is, in your slide, you mentioned that in group discussion we must have to become calm and cool. But the lady
Yes.
is not become calm and cool. We can see her rudeness watching her words and listening her words.
Correct. That is the first thing. Second, anybody else?
And one positive point, that is the one guy, we can totally see that the first guy is approaching using calmness and coolness.
Okay. That is right. Come on, who will give the second point?
Ma'am, the second point is that the lady is not giving the chance that to others speak, that she is not giving any chance to speak anyone else. She was just saying her own opinions, but never she was not giving another chance, means दूसरों को chance नहीं दे रही थी वो.
Okay. So yes, she was not giving chance, she was dominating, and she was fighting like anything, like as if anybody is claiming her, right?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
So very good. Then what is the third point?
Ma'am, one thing is that she had her point clear, but she was only hearing others' view, but not thinking about it, that what they want to say, and she was just stick to her point.
Correct. So it was like an argument, Rajan, right?
And there is a
Yes, yes.
yeah. Can I speak?
Yeah.
Okay, there is a argument why, because there is no proper way to someone else. Means some people are stopping using their hand, or some people are stopping like interrupting. Means there is in group discussion there is must have one way, one perfect
Correct.
way to stop someone else.
Correct. Very good. Anybody else would like to speak anything? Yes, Nikhil. Yes, Nikhil. Okay, he muted. Anybody else? Okay, so here in group discussion, it was like a debate. It was like a debate. It was not like a GD. So in GD, normally people get chance, everybody gets some chance to prepare and to speak. Initially, what happens, first of all, you have to always sit with your paper and pen. So whenever topic is given, what you need to do, everybody is getting a chance to speak one by one. So either if you are with the particular topic, you need to speak for that particular topic. If you are against the particular topic, you need to speak your opinion against that particular topic. So you need to note down the points, and in between, whenever the process is going on with the GD, in the GD you need to note down the points, what others are speaking. Why you need to note down the points? Because it is gonna help you actually, that what you are about, what you need to speak when you want to interrupt somebody. So this is very necessary. Secondly, in this particular GD, they were not allowing the evaluator to speak actually in between, that because they were just fighting. It was not a debate. Now there are many topics wherein you end up doing a debate, where you just end up doing a debate. So your debate is different and GD is totally different. So you need to understand, you just need to discuss. You cannot debate like anything. So this is very necessary. You might have seen, so you don't make a mistake debating in group discussion. So what are the do's in group discussion? First of all, whenever, as I told you, you need to take a book or a paper or pen with you, note down the points on which you want to speak, and even note down the points on what others are speaking, because on that base you need to speak and you need to give your own opinion. Then you need to make some accurate statements, the statements which is according to that particular topic. So you need to make some accurate statement, use some punchline. Your volume should be in a proper way. It shouldn't be like you are debating, you are going to kill that person who is in front of you. Your tone should be in very cool and calm manner. You should use your tone in a cool manner. It shouldn't harm anybody's feelings, anybody's opinion. And your attitude, you have to concentrate on your attitude. When you are talking, your attitude should be positive. If other person is speaking, you have to even, you need to even agree to what he is saying, and then you need to put your point. Your listening skills should be it should be proper. You should listen the statements properly, and then you need to give your opinion. And before speaking, very important aspects, before speaking you should have the knowledge of that particular topic. If you don't have knowledge and you just bluff, then if you bluff, then the recruiter, the HR person will know that yes, you are bluffing. Because if you are bluffing, you cannot talk much about that particular topic. You can just speak 2 or 3 lines and then you are ending up, because you don't have the knowledge of that particular topic. So knowledge is very, very important. So as I told you, you should have knowledge of everything, because topic can come from any part of the world. For any kind of, field, the topic can come related to your subject. It can be on your subject. It can be off your subject, anything. So you should have knowledge about that particular topic. Second, and the last thing, you should be very, very confident enough when you are speaking. Your voice shouldn't shiver. Your face expression should be calm, cool, and you should see in front of everybody. It's not like that you, when you are interrupting one person and you are speaking your own opinion, it doesn't mean that you are explaining only to that person. You are explaining to everybody. So your body language should be in a proper way, and you should be confident enough. I hope everybody is clear. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's start with don't. What you should not do it. What you should not do. First of all, you cannot interrupt anybody. If you want to interrupt anybody, you should use the proper language, proper sentence. If you want to address somebody, you should speak by Miss and her name. Say Miss Nisha, Miss Shalini, Mr. Ankit, Mr. Nikhil. So you should speak their name by giving a proper abbreviation. And you cannot make any mistakes in between. There should be no grammatical errors. Grammatical errors in the sense that if you are making the sentence which is improper, you want to speak in past tense and you are speaking in present tense. If you want to speak in present tense and you are using present perfect tense, instead of have been, you are using has been. So these small errors in English also matters when you are speaking in group discussion. So that grammatical errors you need to eliminate when you are speaking. So before approaching to group discussion, if you know that there is one company who is going to come and there will be group discussion round, practice at home. Practice at home. If you don't practice, then you are going to make mistakes and you are not going to get selected. So always there is a proverb saying that practice makes men perfect. So you should always practice. You should always practice what you are going to speak and how you are going to start. Stand in front of mirror or meet your friends and practice and start doing group discussion. Then in the group discussion, if you are nervous, you are eliminated, though you have the knowledge of that particular subject. If you are shy, you are not able to speak, again, you are eliminated. So these are the things which you need to take care. Okay. So, yes. And if you want to interrupt somebody's argument, so you have to speak in a proper way, proper sentence, saying that, can I speak? Take a permission. Can I speak? I have some point of view of myself. I need to speak something. So can I speak? Okay. Then if you are dominating everybody, or if you are speaking to all and nobody is answering, only you are speaking, you have to speak in a relevant way. Don't use any abusing language, any funny language where other participants' attitudes or feelings are harmed. So these are the things you need to take care. What are the important points in group discussion where you need to be? First of all, you need to be assertive. You should be positive. When you will be positive, when you have knowledge. To gain knowledge, what you should do? You should read books. You should listen to the news. You need to read newspapers to update yourself in day-to-day, news, issues, everything. You should be a patient listener. You should listen the people patiently, and on that listening skills you need to argue. So argue in the sense you need to put your point. So you don't have to argue, but you need to put your point, and that also in a proper manner. So you should be a patient listener. You have to have a right language in your speaking skills. You need to be analytical. You need to consider the facts. Facts means, say, if you want to compare from, say, this year to the other year, you need to do some analysis. Then you should have the facts with you, that in the year, say, 1977, so and so event happened, and then it came up that in 1998 so and so events happened. So you should know, actually you should have a perfect analysis if you are speaking anything, or you should have a perfect percentage. Say if you are speaking on population or poverty, you should have a perfect percentage when you are speaking. So these are the things you need to take care when you are doing GD. Now, in between the GD, it happens that there will be people who would be criticizing you. What do you mean by criticism? Can anybody tells me? Can anybody tell me?
They prove you wrong.
Yes. When you are speaking, others will try to prove you wrong. They will try to dominate you because they have their own point of view to speak. So when you accept, see, it doesn't mean that if somebody will try to prove you wrong, you are wrong. You in group discussion, you try to try to accept their opinion also. And if you feel that one person is dominating at you, or one person is doing lot of argument and trying to prove him or herself, he is not going to be selected. Why? Because he is not giving chance to anybody to speak. That is the first thing. Second, it can happen that because nobody is speaking and only that female or a male or one boy or a female is speaking, then it can happen that he or she would be selected and others are silent. And after the selection, others will come and tell us that, okay, because he didn't give us a chance, so we were eliminated. She didn't give us a chance, so we are eliminated. But you need to take the opportunity of speaking. So in short, whenever you are being, say, criticized in between, you feel like that, you have to accept some other opinion. And if you want to prove yourself, you need to use certain language, certain sentence where you need to prove yourselves that according to my point of view. It's like point of view, it's like opinion. So the way should be like this. Now, how you can accept the criticism? Like, say, you can give the facts. If you want to prove your point of view, as I told you, you can give some facts, like some percentage you can give, some years you can give to them, that on so and so years so and so happened, so and so years so and so happened. So you can give the example of certain incident, or you can prove your case study on. You can prove yourself when you give some case study. So these are the different ways of giving the opinion. Secondly, never try to bluff. Bluff means because you don't know anything, you are just bluffing on anything. Just practice it before. Once you know that there is a group discussion, you should always practice it. Okay, remember that speech is a powerful weapon. Okay, so if you speak properly, if you know that particular subject properly, then you are very confident in speaking. So what are the important subjects on which you can speak properly? Like, what are the common subjects which are given in group discussion? Like nowadays, like, is India shining? Then about coronavirus. Anybody have heard certain different subjects? that comes in
Yes,
group
ma'am.
discussion? Which can be the subjects?
Poverty.
Okay, poverty, then
Unemployment.
unemployment, then
Economics.
Politics.
politics, yes. Then most majority of the subjects is like love marriage, arranged marriage, and they fight at the end. Then some topics related to medical science. India
Yes.
2020. Now there will be a huge debate on India 2020. Now again there is the discussion going on with the recent case of Sushant Singh.
Yes. Can India be
And
an Atmanirbhar?
Atmanirbhar India, yes. So that can be a current topics actually.
Ma'am, war.
Sorry? That can be a current topics. Anybody, I guess anybody would like to say anything?
Indo-China war.
Yes, India-China war as well. Now, what are the different phrases that you can use when you are giving your opinion? What are the different phrases that you can use when you are giving your opinion? Like this, you can take a picture also if you want. Like in my opinion, if you ask me, if you are interrupting anybody, if you ask me, as far as I can see, I have the feeling that, I feel like, or I believe like, well, I would say, if you want my opinion, you can take it from me, first of all. Okay, or I start with my point of view. There could be no doubt. So these are certain phrases on which you can work, certain sentences, certain phrases where you can start. And then you can even use some proverbs or phrases like, okay, let's get the ball rolling. Okay, he is so high, he is feeling low, like that. Then the second, these are certain gimmicks of using the words and sentences in group discussion, like when you are agreeing with other person and you want to put your point of view, what you can speak: I quite agree, I completely agree, I entirely agree with you, but still I want to put my point. I quite exactly agree with you, I think so, I am feeling like that. So these are certain statements where you can use it while you are doing GD. And if you are, this was the agreeing statement. Now, if you are disagreeing it, what you can use in starting? Which are the statements wherein you can start? Like, I disagree, I am afraid, no, I really can't agree, I don't quite agree, I'm not certain, I'm sorry, do you really think so, I'm not convinced. So these are certain sentences where you can, if you want to interrupt anybody and you want to start and give your opinion, you can speak this kind of disagreement statements where you can start. Now, as I told you, I wanted to show you one more video. One moment, where you will see in this particular video, you will see that how how the group discussion is done, what is the different attitude in that particular group discussion. Okay, what is the different attitude of the people? There are few females who are very confident. There are few candidates who are not confident. And there are few of them who are just taking the group discussion very casually. Can everybody listen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
can everybody see
Yes,
the
ma'am.
video?
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
One moment. Hold on. Yes. I wanted the feedback. Now, can everybody see and hear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes.
This is the discussion on job interview, and there are 5 people who are discussing in this job interview, and you need to analyze them, that what is their body language, how they are sitting, their body posture, how they are speaking. Okay, so you need to do analysis on that. So shall I start, dear? Shall I start, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Notice the body language the participants put across and how they introduce it. How important verbal skills are for cracking. Begin with each one of us.
And we can't hear.
You cannot hear. 1 minute.
Voice is very low and we are inaudible.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute, hold on. Voice not sambraga.
For careers. I mean, my English is good.
Now it's fine?
I got called for this interview. My bro says I'm good, so I must be good.
Somewhat, ma'am. Means not
Still
fully.
low, ma'am.
That to get across an interview, you need like milk.
1 moment, guys. Okay. So you have to listen actually carefully. The speaking skills are very low here, but you have to try to listen. You just watch the body language.
Good verbal skills. But I think that if you're not born with it, you're gone. You're lost. So shoot yourself. So yeah, that's what I think. I'm Amrita, and I think skills with language is crucial.
Guys, can you see that fat guy who was sitting and giving his opinion?
Yes, ma'am, but the video is lagging.
Okay, is it? Okay, let's see. Let me just start from first. Hmm?
Hi, I'm Firoz, and I think English is super important for careers. I mean, my English.
You guys, can you see the fat guy who is sitting on the chair? How he is sitting?
Yep, yes, ma'am. It's like he's a boss and he's
Okay, and he's moving the chair.
Yes.
He's moving the chair. If you move the chair, if you don't, I mean, first of all, this video, they have a low speaking skills. So the volume itself is very low, but don't focus on the speaking. You just focus on body language. Body language is very important when you just, start giving group discussion. So here he is moving the chair. So in between, if you move the chair, means it is like, you are thinking that you are the boss and you know everything. So again, that is not allowed. Then
Good. And I got called for this interview. My bro says I'm good, so I must be good.
Hi, I'm Smriti, and I think that to get across an interview, you need like real good verbal skills. But I think that if you're not born with it, you're gone. You're lost. So shoot yourself.
guys, can you see this girl, how she is speaking?
Yes, ma'am.
So how she is, what is her attitude? How is her attitude?
she's being more egoistic, like she can do anything in the world.
And he can prove anybody wrong.
Correct. So she is having, it's overconfidence. It's not known as confidence, it's overconfidence. So if it is overconfidence and you are using a body language where she has used her hand movements, again, that is not being allowed. So it is like you are eliminated in the first round itself.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm Amrita, and I think skills with language is crucial because unless you make sense of language, you make sense of very little. Today, when maths is so important, a lot of us ignore honing our language skills. People who are poor with words are so, irrespective of whether they're using their mother tongue or a foreign language.
So how is Amrita? Can you assess her?
She is polite and convincing others.
Okay, okay. So she's being very polite, convincing. Her body language is very right. She is using a proper hand movements actually.
Hi, I'm Jayanti, and I think Amrita makes a fabulous point. I've hardly seen someone who is poor in the mother tongue to well in English. Strong verbal skills help us make sense of words quickly. We are able to guess meanings without looking at a dictionary. People who are good with language are able to use more words they read. I mean, there are so many words we know and read, but hardly use. This means
So guys, can you see her how she is speaking and giving her opinion and the way she starts? Can anybody tell me?
She is like copying Amrita while giving or like speaking the topic.
It can be a
Because she has
reciprocating. Okay. So she's
ma'am,
reciprocating, Amrita. Yeah, tell me, dear, tell me.
he is also less interested in the group discussion because her hands are under the table, not on the table.
Correct, correct. And that fat guy, his hands are on the table only.
Ma'am,
Right?
it's a sign that she can be nervous, right? That's why she's not doing some of hand movements or like
Correct,
that.
correct,
Ma'am, if
correct.
we see it like a fat guy and like that, the fat guy has been seated, that it will be attitude like you are not obeying others.
Correct. And you are just, seeing this particular event as, time pass. And you just wanted to share your opinion, but still you are not interested in you are forced here to sit, It's
Yes.
like that. Okay.
text and reports faster than usual. They make fewer mistakes while using language. And if I were hiring, these are the people who would top my reference chart.
While Feroz is not prepared at all, we can probably forgive him for that. He's poor with English and
Yeah, one moment.
she's not poor. Her accent. She has very. She needs to improve the relation between the section of the
MBA. My bro is really good in English. I mean, he got good job right after MBA. Person experience that verbal skills, especially spoken English, get you good jobs. You need to read books, newspaper, watch English TV, and movies channel. You get good English for career cracking.
So guys, did you see what was the body language of that girl?
Yes, ma'am.
She was laughing. Literally, she was laughing like it's been a cartoon or like that.
Correct, correct.
Like joke.
Yes. So she is thinking that she know everything and others are just,
Making fun.
others are foolish. Yes.
What actually helps us improve skills, a dictionary, reading material, or a good online course. I know people who have dictionaries. They read and watch English news, but they do not do well in verbal assessment. Why? It's because they don't use the language. Their learning is passive.
No, not really. I don't agree. I think that you're not born with it. That's it, man. That's it. You're not born with it, you're dead. That's it. Look at the training courses. There isn't like, they give you very little real practice. Look at Feroz. I mean, his English is pathetic.
How dare you? My English good. It's Indian English. It's not your American stuff.
I think Feroz is right in getting angry.
So guys, did you see the way they are, the way that, each other is being abused? Can anybody put their own opinion here?
Yes, ma'am. How dare you? You can't say in this conversation.
Correct. Then secondly,
She is using what that's it so many times.
yes, correct. Third opinion.
They both just cut the line from each other's.
Yes, you cannot have your personal I mean, your personal aggressiveness or your personal fight in group discussion. So that's what I wanted to show you actually in this video, that sometimes in group discussion, it happens that you are, abusing each other. You don't like each other. So you are just trying to, cut each other in between. So still, so all these things which we have seen today, you need to take care. You need to take care of it, and then you need to work on your skills, and then you need to come and prepared in this group discussion. So this is how we should do it. Today I have showed you certain mistakes normally you make when you do group discussion. Here we have seen here practically, though we are not in your room when you are doing group discussion, but we have seen practically what are the mistakes you guys are doing when you are doing group discussion, and that's the reason you are being eliminated here. So I hope the few insights that I have given today for group discussion will be helpful to you, and you would really like the way I have shown you. But I really apologize for network problem that we had in between. But still, you can practice a lot. While before you give group discussion, you need to practice on your language, on your body language, on your communication skills and everything. And yes, as I told you, we are going to start the registration for group discussion. We will be sharing you the link for the people who are interested in practically knowing how the group discussion is done, and you will be doing group discussion with each other. So next week there are two things which we will be sharing with you guys. One is the feedback form of this particular session. Okay, the link is already shared in your chat box. So I want that you should give the feedback of this particular session. Just avoid the network issue. Second, we will be sharing the YouTube link also with you, where you can like that YouTube link, view the whole PPT also. We will be uploading the PPT with this video. Third, we will be opening the registration for the people who want to practice group discussion actually, practically. So according to the number of registration, we will be allotting you with the time on which we can practice it, and time duration will be 40 minutes for one particular group. So it will be, I really have that opinion that if you participate in group discussion, you will get a lot of insights and you will practically enjoy the session like anything. So we are going to do this in next week itself. And I want, okay, as I mentioned, that there will be 5 questions. Anybody of you can ask me. There will be question and answer session at the end. So I want the first question. Who will ask me the first question on group discussion? Okay. What's your first question? Any type of queries? Anybody who would like to ask me question and answers for anything? Yeah? Everybody is with me or no?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody would like to ask me?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we will be ending up. Yeah, please tell me.
Ma'am, on the hand gestures, which you said that,
Yes.
giving more and more hand gestures is like a person is really confronting his language very nicely. But my opinion on it is that if we are using so much of hand gestures, then the total concentration of everybody is on hand gestures and not on what we are speaking.
So you can use your hand gestures while you are explaining. Okay. If you are using your hand gestures while you are explaining, it is acceptable. But you cannot use frequently, like, okay, your hands on the table. So if every time you are keeping your hands on the table and moving your chair, again, it's not acceptable. So whenever it is required, you can use your hand gestures. But always if you use your hand gestures means because you are not able to express yourself. So when you want to express yourself, you can use it, but not frequently. Yes, anybody else?
Ma'am, if you would frequently use any of the gestures, it means that you are bluffing, right?
Correct, correct. It should be your body language should be in equal to what you are speaking actually. You should prove your point. If you're speaking, speak valid point. So your body language should come up with your language. Yes? Anybody else? Okay, guys, I'm just signing off for the day. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, one more last
Yeah,
question.
tell me.
If like I am an IT student, right? So
Correct.
the GD will be based on the frequent topics related to some technology, or like it would be general GD or like that.
Yes, very good question. Even if you are IT guy or a mechanical student or a chemical student, it doesn't matter in group discussion. Group discussion is always on general topic. It's not technical based. It can be on sports, it can be on current issues, anything. It will not be of your own field. So it will be a general one.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody else?
Ma'am, if in group discussion, the topic, the unknown topic, if it comes, then what we should give a opinion and something means something like that you don't know about that topic, then what should we do?
First of all, you should know actually all the topics. You should have general knowledge. Group discussion is all about general knowledge. So if you are appearing in group discussion, you should have general knowledge. You should have opinion for everything, every damn thing in the world. First, that thing. Second is, if you don't know, still the topic has come. If you don't know, the technique is whosoever is giving the opinion in the group discussion, you write down the points and summarize that points and speak your own opinion. That
Okay.
is the best way to justify yourself. So your listening skills should be good. Anybody else?
But ma'am, if they are group discussion, they will give us some time to prepare that topic or like that. No? So it doesn't mean that the topic you can't know fully. Can you will you be explained properly or not?
See, there are some recruiters who give you the time also. There are the recruiters who don't give you the time also. So it depends upon recruiters. So if you don't know any topic, at least they will start from somebody and they will give their opinion. So you listen to opinion, and when your chance comes, you just summarize that opinion and speak your opinion. If you don't know, actually. If you know, that's a different thing. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. You can just, if you have any queries, you can contact me on my email ID simple.doshi@sal.edu.in, or else you can even write or put your queries on placement@sal.edu.in, and you can give your feedback on the link which has been shared to you. You can like our videos on YouTube, and thanks so much. Have a nice day ahead and have a nice weekend, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you.
Slow, Asif. हे राजन
मेरा रिकॉर्डिंग चालू है
चल बाय भाई फोन पर बात करिए
बाय